Some AI tools are so powerful, they almost feel illegal, and the wild part is, they're totally free. I'm going to show you some free AI tools that can massively reduce your workload, even if you're a complete beginner, and any one of them could replace apps you're already paying for. Hey, I'm Richard, and when I first started with AI, I figured the really useful stuff was only for people with big budgets or technical skills. I kept clicking on so-called free tools that turned out to be trials, paywalls, or just junk. So I started testing dozens of tools and eventually found some that honestly felt too good to be true. Now, I use them to create, research, and automate way faster, and I'll show you the ones actually worth your time. Because each of these tools can replace something people normally pay for: a developer, a research assistant, and lots more. And the crazy part, these are either free to use or have a genuinely useful free tier. Let's start with one of the most powerful. First up is Google AI Studio Build. This is great if you have an idea for a website, landing page, internal tool, or simple app, but don't want to start from a blank canvas. Instead of hiring a developer or spending hours in a builder, you just describe what you want in plain English. For example, say, build a landing page for a free AI tools newsletter, include a headline, email sign-up form, and a clean modern design. Then, it builds the structure for you, and you can keep editing it, such as make the design more premium or make it more mobile-friendly. This isn't replacing a full product team for a serious app, but for prototypes, landing pages, MVPs, internal dashboards, and quick concept tests, it's insanely useful. What it replaces: a basic landing page builder, a junior developer for first drafts, and hours of setup time. If you want to see an idea on screen fast, use AI Studio. Tool 2 is Google Opal. This is used for building simple AI workflows. Think about any task where you use the same prompt over and over, generating YouTube titles, summarizing client notes, turning meeting notes into action items, or making the same social media plan. Instead of repeating it manually, Opal lets you turn that process into a small tool or workflow. For example, enter a video topic and it gives you some title ideas, a short description, thumbnail concepts, audience hooks, content angles. Opal shows the workflow visually, so you're not just typing into a chatbot, you're creating a repeatable system. That makes it great for creators, freelancers, small businesses, and teams. What it replaces: simple automation tools, repeated prompt templates, and basic ops workflows. If you think, I do this same AI task every week, build it in Opal. The third tool on my list is Notebook LM. It's one of the best tools for turning information into something you can actually use. Upload PDFs, notes, reports, research papers, links, or transcripts, and Notebook LM answers based on those materials. Where it really shines is turning dense info into summaries, briefings, study guides, FAQs, and even audio-style overviews. Say you have a 40-page report and don't want to read the whole thing, just upload it and ask, "Give me the key takeaways." Explain this like I'm new to the topic. Create a training outline from this. What are the most important risks mentioned? It's like having a research assistant in your browser, and because it works from your sources, it's perfect when you need answers tied to your actual material. What it replaces: a research assistant, study notes, document summaries, training prep, and first draft educational content. For students, consultants, creators, and teams, this is an easy recommendation. Tool 4 is Gemini Canvas. Use this when you have the info, but need to package it: slides, presentations, whatever. Making slides always takes longer than it should, right? You've got notes, a report, a business plan, and the challenge is turning that into a clean structure. With Gemini Canvas, you can take rough notes or a document and ask Gemini to make a presentation. For example, turn this business plan into a 10-slide investor pitch deck. Create a training presentation from this onboarding document. Make this report easier to present to a non-technical audience. Then refine it, shorten the text, make the tone more professional, add a comparison slide, make the flow more persuasive. Most people don't lack ideas, they lack packaging. This fixes it. What it replaces: first draft slide creation, presentation templates, and hours of formatting. If you make presentations regularly, this saves a ridiculous amount of time. The fifth tool is Pomeli from Google Labs. This one's for marketing and content planning. Instead of creating campaign ideas and posts from scratch, Pomeli generates branded content directions based on your business. Give it info about your brand, and it helps create social media concepts, campaign angles, and promotional content that actually fit your style. Use it for product launches, flash sales, webinars, seasonal promos, new content pieces. If you've ever stared at a blank page wondering what to post, Pomeli gets you from zero to draft much faster. Don't post everything blindly, but use it to kickstart ideas. What it replaces: basic campaign brainstorming, first draft social copy, and simple content planning. Tool 6 is multi-speaker audio in Google AI Studio. If you make podcasts, ads, training content, explainer videos, or short-form audio, this is super handy. You can write a script with multiple speakers and generate audio that sounds like a conversation. Make a two-person podcast intro with one skeptical and one excited host, or a customer support training example with a customer and agent. Audio production usually needs a mic, quiet room, editing, voice actors, retakes, a lot of friction, but this gives you a fast draft. Even if you don't use the AI audio as the final version, it's great for testing whether a script works before you record it yourself. What it replaces: basic voiceover tools, scratch podcast recordings, training dialogue drafts, and audio mockups. For creators, it turns scripts into something you can actually listen to quickly. The seventh tool is one of my favorites: Perplexity. This is one of the best free research tools around because it behaves more like an answer engine than a chatbot. Instead of giving a generic reply and leaving you guessing where it came from, Perplexity focuses on research, sources, and follow-ups. If you're researching for a video, blog, business idea, or school project, ask things like, what are the biggest AI productivity trends right now? Compare the best free tools for small business marketing. Give me a beginner-friendly explanation of this topic with sources. Then drill deeper. Summarize the key points. Give me counter-arguments. Turn this into a content outline. It's great for early-stage research when you don't want to open 20 tabs. What it replaces: traditional searching, first-pass research, tab overload, and basic topic discovery. It has paid features, but the free version is very useful. Here's an example of using these tools together. Let's say I wanted to launch a small online workshop. Use Perplexity to research the topic and see what people are asking. Upload notes and source material to Notebook LM to make a clean outline. Use Gemini Canvas to turn that outline into a presentation. Use Google AI Studio Build to create a simple landing page. Use Opal to make a small workflow that generates follow-up emails, content ideas, or reusable prompts. Use Pomeli to brainstorm social posts for the launch. Use Google AI Studio Audio to create a short podcast-style promo or explainer. One person can go from research to content to slides to landing page to marketing to audio without 7 paid subscriptions. That's why these tools feel almost illegal. Not because they are, but because the leverage you get is ridiculous. So don't try all 7 at once, just pick the one that fixes your biggest problem right now. If you need research, start with Perplexity. If you're drowning in documents, start with Notebook LM. For a page or prototype, start with Google AI Studio Build. And Pomeli is great for marketing ideas. I've included links to all these tools in the description. If you found this helpful and want more content like this, hit subscribe and join our community of AI enthusiasts.